I think the siren, it won't let me record. You guys say
that I have gone through that has helped me and has also helped others, and I want to make sure that we are all supporting each other. And if it was wrong, they find another way to justify why they did it, and they will do it in a way to manipulate you to side with them. Today, what I need you to do is focus on how I can validate my own damn self without me feeling like I need to find someone else to do that validation for me. That's what, yes, champion, when I say love yourself again, you may have never even explored it.
It's very, very, very powerful, is that there is no love without forgiveness, and there is no forgiveness without love. You need to understand specifically.
All right, champion, I am back. Oh my gosh, it has been a struggle to get this video out to you guys, but I'm back. I had to come back into my house. Honestly, I do not like the cold. If it falls under 60, I ain't for it. I don't like it. I'm from Mississippi. So what we're talking about is how to get out of the funk that you're in, that depression, that pissed off, that sadness, that stress, those negative emotions that are really, really affecting your physical body. So how to get out of a funk. Now, I'm going to tell you how to get out of a funk. In order for you to know that you're in a funk, you first need to realize that you're in a funk. Now, why are you in that funk? Let me tell you why, so you can get out of this and start moving on with your life. Now, how to get out of a funk is first realizing that you're in a funk, but why are you there? So this comes from tolerating the. If you keep allowing negative in your life, it's going to manifest more. Yes, honestly, it's the truth. You need to be careful with what you are allowing. What are you tolerating? Because whatever you tolerate is what's going to be present in your life, whether it's good or bad, champion. Now, since you're in a funk, you're not feeling well. When you think about the word funk, it comes from being funky, stinky. You don't like to be in a room with people that stink. You don't want to be around it. You don't like the smell of it, but you still sitting in it. So if you still sitting in this funkiness, why are you still sitting there joining it, sitting at the table with it? Remove yourself or remove it. Now, I'm going to show you and tell you how to get out of it. But first, you need to understand that you are tolerating it. You're tolerating all of this that has manifested into something negative, this negative, uncomfortable, broke down emotion is what I call it. Broke down negative emotions that really, really, really affects you physically and physiologically and neurologically. So you want to make sure that you understand that you are tolerating this. We have to first understand why we are tolerating it. Why is it there? Because we need to get to the root of the problem. Now I'm going to give you some tips on how to do that in this 10-minute video. Now, how to do that is now you understand that you are tolerating it. Yes, I'm calling it out. You are tolerating it, champion. You are allowing this stuff in your life, meaning that you have a choice. Many times when we're in a funk, we feel like we just have to sit on it. We just have to sit in it. You don't have to sit in anything. You have a choice to stay or get out of it. Point, plain, blank, black and white, and simple. Now, how to get out of this, because this is the reason why the video is here, is how to get out of the funk is what we want to address. Now, the golden rule of this is first, mastering your achievement. Now, in order to master your achievement, I'm going to give you some step-by-step things to do to know if you're actually mastering how to get out of a funk. First thing first is understanding the emotion. Understanding the emotion that you are feeling, what has surfaced, what came about. If you can understand the emotion, then you can give more meaning to the emotion. Usually when we're in a pissed off states of emotion, when we're pissed off, we're irritated, we're agitated, whatever is already there is what we're going to manifest in our life, and we're going to project it on other people. Sometimes it's very, very unwittingly because we just don't know how to control it because it's so powerful. When you're in an anger state, it becomes so powerful to where you sometimes do the things you do in that state that you wouldn't do if you were in another state of emotion. Now, that's usually at the very, very, very top. Now, when you come to like when you're sad and depressed, you may notice that when you're sad and depressed that your actions may look a little bit more different. You may be more unhappy. You're not doing the things that you used to do. You find things to be unenjoyable. You notice that your lifestyle starts to change. You need to understand the emotion that you're in. That's usually what's presented at the time. That immediate emotion. Usually when we have an impulsive behavior, it's what the emotion is at the time. What we see there presently. So if you're seeing people that are usually getting mad, getting upset, angry, easily and irritated easily, that's usually what the emotion that's already there. And you can see the emotion that's already there based on the action or the behavior that you're witnessing with that person. Now, you have to understand that that is a feeling that you need to validate, which goes into my next one. It's understanding the thought. Now, understanding the thought is the driver of the emotion. Let me say it again. Your thoughts becomes the driver, meaning that stuff that's going on in your head, what you're saying, what's going on in the mental, becomes the driver of the emotion. It feeds that emotion to wherever it is that you're thinking, becomes the result of that. And usually what people you see that's displayed outwardly is what's the emotion that surfaced, but it's usually the thought that has already driven that emotion to manifest in a particular action. You want to make sure that you're understanding the thoughts. Now, in order to do that, you need to first see what are the thoughts that are going on in my head currently that's causing me to do this. Now, I'm not telling you, I guess I want to be clear with you. I'm not saying that your emotion can change right away. Of course we want that, but that's sometimes very difficult. We want to, if I'm in a depressed state, of course somebody say, I just want to be happy. I just don't want to be depressed no more. I just want this to be all over with. We want that quick fix, but we're human. It doesn't really work like that with us because we got a lot of other things that's going on inside of our minds and body that won't allow that. Now, you can't control it. Now, here is one example. You're in an anger state, or let's say depressed. Let's say you're in a depressed state and you just want the depression to be over with. You want the depression to be over with and you're like, I just want to be happy again. What are the odds of you just automatically just saying, I'm just going to be happy? Probably not likely, not immediate. Now, in order for you to get to that state, you have to understand what are the thoughts that are going on in my head that is causing that emotion to arise, that's causing me to be depressed. You do have a choice. Many times, champion, we feel like we don't have a choice, like we can't control our thoughts. For a long time, I felt like I became a victim of my own thought to where I didn't even think it was possible for me to control my thoughts. This comes with practice. You have to be able to practice this stuff. Just like if you want to lose weight, of course, someone that wants to lose 10 pounds can lose 10 pounds easily. Let's say you want to lose 10 pounds and you lose these quick fix and you want to lose 10 pounds in 5 days for that particular event. What are the odds of you keeping that 10 pounds off? Probably not likely. You're probably going to gain it back because you haven't really addressed what's really going on inside the surface. What's causing the behavior for me to continuously gain weight, lose weight, meaning that you have to develop healthier habits. Now, I just want to make sure that I share those things with you because it is so important that you understand that your thoughts do control your emotion, which manifests itself to causing those outward behaviors. I want to help you. I really, really want to help you guys and understanding how to get out of this rut. Now, those are some things that I have realized that helps, and this is obviously not as detailed as you would like, but this is what I do. I live and breathe this stuff all the time. So if you need help with that, like if you're feeling like I'm just always getting depressed, I'm just always agitated, I'm always irritated, and it's sometimes hard to control it because sometimes we don't understand it. Most people don't understand how to do it. It's a skill. It becomes practice, and you just have to naturally start doing it, which takes time. This stuff, sometimes you see other people that can immediately get it, but most of us that have continuously allowed this stuff to tolerate these type of emotions, depression, and stress for such a long time, it's going to take a little bit more time for you to get there. But unless you started today, you're going to continuously be in a funk. If you want to get out of a funk, take into consideration of what I tell you, because like I said, I do this all the time. And when I'm working with champions around, the United States and a few that I have overseas, I want to make sure that you guys understand that what I'm saying has worked for me, and I'm just giving you the tips on if you want to use them or not. Those are some things that I definitely want to make sure I get out to you guys. I'm offering 3 free coaching sessions. So if you're interested in wanting more and wanting to work with me a little bit more, let me help you out. Let me help you out so then that way you can move towards a better state of mind and a better state of life. 3 free coaching sessions. Get with me on UnMutingMe. I'll put my information below on how to get in contact with me. Take advantage because it's free and you see results. This is Adaya Cherie, and if you haven't, please make sure you click the subscribe button. You guys take care.